up, guys? Thanks for stopping in and watching. The next up, we've got two builds. These were, I don't know the official story behind them, but I know these were to help raise money. For Jillian's journey, these are both essentially the same build, but I varied them up a little bit. Did a little bit different leather on them, different style case and bezel, and then did different hands on them, so they look very similar, but a little bit different. So these watches were made for congenital heart defects. That's the logo on the dial, CHD. We hand painted that, and then this is for Jillian's journey. We did two of them for this. I know it's going to be a fundraiser, and I'm helping out a buddy with that, buddy Kevin Allen. So what we did to go over these builds, we did this one in a brushed case with a brushed bezel on there. That's a it's got the two-sided to it, good looking bezel. Exhibition case back, we did a black rotor in this one, and then I did a darker leather on this one with the logo on here. So, and to go over the watch as a whole, have to get around this camera a little bit. So Vostocks have a tension ring bezel, so you can turn it this way and that way. There's no clicking. Actually, my arm is not comfortable right there, so we'll just pull it in closer. So this is an automatic mechanical. How these work is you will unscrew the crown. When it comes off the threads, and you see a little bit of play there, and you hear it clicking, you can now wind it. So this forward stroke winds it. The back stroke does nothing, but it's a lot easier to wind that way. And if you do this for about 4 or 5 seconds before you wear it each day, even if you're not very active, you will not lose time. If you do it for longer, you can max out the 31-hour power reserve. You can wind this all day if you want. It will never get more than the 31-hour power reserve. So if you don't have a watch winder, you want to make sure it's good to go when you wake up the next day, you'll just do this a lot. If you pull it out to the one and only click, you can now set your time. And as you're doing it, you're kind of pulling on the crown a little bit as you're doing it. But you've got a wobble crown here. It deflects lateral pressure on the movement through the stem, so whenever you're pushing on it and pulling on it back and forth, you're not actually bending anything. So, okay Google, what time is it? It's 2:30 p.m. So you just wind it back down, push this back over, and thread it down. So that's that build. All the same is applicable with this one, except this is a bead blasted case with a bead blasted bezel. This one has a silver rotor in it, and we did a darker leather on this one. So that is that build. And then we did matching bead sets. I did one of them with red in it with mermaid beads, and one of them with blue in it, mermaid beads. Either goes with either watch. And then, as always, every single one of my builds comes with scratch remover. This is good on the acrylic glass. If you ever scratch it, just buff it against it for about 14-15 seconds, really generating some heat behind your thumb on the microfiber. That will help a ton, and you will remove any scratches in the acrylic. Also, leather conditioner. If you ever feel that the leather strap is not as soft, just apply a little bit on the back side, let it soak in. And watch cleaner. This is good on all metal and glass parts. It's non-residue, non-toxic, and non-streaking. And then also, I don't have it sitting here, but a microfiber will come with it as well. So if you've got something you need me to build a watch for, a fundraiser, a cause, anything along those lines, reach out and we can make it happen. If you want to continue to see builds like this in the future, just like and subscribe, and you can follow each build as I put them up. Thanks for watching.